Hey people, just a quick reality check video. Here's a cover over the radiator. We're just doing an engine replacement job here. I've got all the genuine clips that came out, so as per it's meant to be. And somebody said, oh, the reason you got to have the clips there, right, is so this doesn't rattle around. Now let's just sit it back on for a minute. I mean, for a start, with the bonnet shut, it can't move anyway. And by putting those plastic clips in there, do you really believe that's going to stop it rubbing around and stop rust? And you've got the information from the manufacturer. That's why they put the clips there. They put the clips there just to keep it neat and tidy. Of course, it doesn't look neat and tidy with the clips not there. They didn't, it doesn't rattle around. It's, you know, the bonnet's closed. There's a seal pressing, see that line there? Pressing that plastic against there, the clip makes no difference to rubbing around. And I'll show you, this one's had the clips on it, if I can get it off, because it's got some aftermarket accessories. And look, it still rubs through the paintwork with the clips. So if you think the clips are stopping the rubbing around, you are living in a dream world. So I urge you to keep watching the videos, watch and learn, watch the videos, and don't worry about putting your comment in unless you've got some experience, because the experience right here shows you rubs through the paintwork with clips. Now, you know, our vehicle, for as long as we've got it, it's not going to have any clips, and I'll guarantee the exact same result with or without clips. If you wanted to stop that, you could put some sticky, some sort of foam or something there to protect it. But of course, I don't think anyone's really worried about that. 10 or 15 years worth of rubbing, I don't see any rust there, because you've got a constant rubbing, you know. I mean, that one's a little bit probably less rubbed and a little bit of corrosion starting. So you could do something to be aware of, but I just thought I'd do that quick video, because I can't believe people actually really believe that a loose fitting clip is going to stop this plastic rubbing on there. I mean, you know, it obviously doesn't. But anyway, there you go. Thanks for watching. See you. Anyway, enough talking about the clips. We're pulling another engine out, another cracked piston. And there's a bit of oil around. We're going to have a look around, but I just want to give everyone a little reminder, and then we'll go back to the clips. I'll show you the right clips and the wrong clips and all that. But firstly, a little reminder, we're closing up for our winter break. So the last days you've got for your parts kits, the Mondays, you know, the Monday morning, 7:30 a.m., very important timing, is the 29th of May is your last Monday, and then the 5th of June and the 12th of June, and then after that we're closed until further notice. So if you wanted an injector kit or a BFE kit, I'll put this in a few videos to let you know, because, you know, we always hate for people to miss out and their inconvenience, but bada bing, bada boom, we need to take a break every now and then. Now on this vehicle here, it's a 150 Prado. It has got a cracked piston, and it's pretty close. It's getting towards the engine coming out, end of the deal. So there was a lot of oil under this one though, like a lot. I've cleaned it up off the floor, so there's no point, but you can see all that oil on the cross member there. So we're just gonna have a bit of a look around and see if we can work out why. Is this, I need the light on. That should work better. Here we go, right. So take a look. I don't think, if it's on the turbo, yeah, see there's a fair bit of oil up the front end of the turbo. They could have been running down from the intake, not being connected that well, because there's a lot of excessive amounts of oil on the intake, because, you know, you can just think about the situation, cracked piston all going through, blah, blah, blah. So possibly, but, you know, there's a lot of oil in that turbo there, isn't there? All right, so anyway, that's one place the oil looks like it's been coming from. It looks like it's been coming, you know, off the bottom there, and sort of dripping onto that engine mount there, which part of this job we're going to replace the engine mounts as well. So there's all this oil down here around the sump, kind of a bit unusual, you know. You know, when you've done engines, have you noticed much, have you had oil pouring off like this before on any of the other ones?
No.
No, me either. So something different going on. Anywhere else we've seen any oil coming off anywhere? There seems to be really wet around here as well. It's even at this side. So
here, up top from here.
yeah, it could have just popped.
Oh, here.
Okay. Could be, yeah, it could be a lot of, you know, because of the mass, it could be a double crack piston because it's running really bad. But then again, we found the common rail plug sort of not plugged in maybe, so it might not have been making a connection. So that would have been the crack piston plus, you know, probably full or average fuel pressure, you know. But anyway, whatever, right? So we're going to have a bit of a look around for that. So yeah, just mainly wanted to let you know about the clips and, you know, whether you really need them or not. Some jobs don't always go to plan. So this one's like, you know, there's oil everywhere. What's going on? So we're really going to pay some attention to the turbo and other components. Look, there's oil here as well. So maybe there's that much pressure that it popped a seal. Maybe the rear mains popped out. I doubt it, because it's didn't all come straight down. I think that's all come from up the side there. I wouldn't say it's all new. Maybe it's been that way for a while. So when I judge a vehicle in the maintenance, I go by what I see here. Like, you know, this is not all new oil. So there's some old, you know, it's a cleaning thing though, you know, because, you know, propeller shafts here, throw grease out, whatever, you know, whatever. Anyway, this is what it looks like up the front. Everything's disconnected more or less. That's what we remove when lifting out an engine, and the rest happens once the engine's out. Okay, oh, the compressor's got to come off as well. So there's something else up there, that's all right. And of course, you know, the engine mounts are going to get replaced. So I'm going to, but look, just to give you a general idea what's there when we're lifting the engine in and out, right? Let's have a bit of a look around here. So there's oil. So there's like a bit of oil everywhere, if you know what I mean, right? So people like to have a look around. That's what we're doing. We're giving you a look around down here. It's obviously where the starter motor goes. So there's a bit of oil there. But, you know, there's a bit of oil here, a bit of oil there. But what we had wasn't a bit of oil. It was pouring off the bash plate. It's like, let's go outside and have a look at it. We're out in the breeze here, but, you know, you can see the oil across. That's where that cross member meets up, across there. When the vehicle was parked, there was like a line of oil across the bottom of it. So it's unusual. I really want to know where it came from. So yeah, we need to spend some time and just take note of it. At least these are the correct clips that are meant to come out from this trim. So that's a positive, pretty straightforward to use. Although these have been, somebody's put a screwdriver under a lot of them and tried to lever them up, which is the wrong way. They certainly don't watch our video. See those marks in them, which actually damages the clip. But anyway, what came out of the last job was what I'd call pick apart. If you look at these, they're all different clips and they're all mangled. So you can't put them back in. So we put a whole bag of genuine original clips, so what I'm saying is that's the way to do it, or just not have clips there, because as demonstrated, you just don't need them.